Man. That Pop Smoke album, oh my lord, that got me hyped. Woo! Rest in peace to the woo. But anyway, guys, welcome back to part 16. Thank you guys so much for clicking this video. And yeah, I did get a haircut, but I didn't do my hair today. I know. Ooh, oh, look at that. Ooh, you know what I mean? But anyway, welcome back, guys, to part 16. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Like the video already, and yeah, let's get it started. And so this one's gonna be kind of a quick one. It's not that many things. It's just the mental side of things. So to recap of part 15. Part 15, if she was for real hurt, she would stay single, right? But she didn't. If she was for real hurt, you know what I mean? And I had all the screenshots before saying everyone said the same thing. She didn't petty me. If so, she would came back and be toxic. And if she did or didn't be petty me or didn't, in other words, she was still like another dude, aka Dylan, and betrayed me behind my back when she left from Arkansas, when they actually did, you know, I guess flirt and all that shit. You know what I mean? And then third is just, if she wanted to be alone, that would be fine, right? That would be fine. We'll take a break for like a month or two and then come back and we'll probably be together, right? But yeah, she didn't. And she rebounded with another dude and she cheated on me. So that couldn't work. Is this even correctly? Wait, hold up. That just seemed off, my bad. And last thing is, yeah, it hurted me, and I explained that last video. So, now to part 16. How Dylan came into this situation and how this played out. Give me more reasons she told me why, you know, all this shit, right? So, Kat been telling me how they started to talk as friends. Saying, oh, we met, a week before when she FaceTimed him during us, me and her getting together. And so that was the day of before she went to Arkansas. So a week prior from that, that's how they met. And all that, and then she just said, yeah, he sent me a picture saying, oh, like what you look like, this is what you look like. And then she sent him a regular picture, you know, a selfie, and then he said, oh, you're pretty cute. And so she, you know, she said, oh, thank you, and all that stuff. Then he did the same thing to her, and then she said, oh, you're attractive. Like, I don't need anything else, right? I'm just gonna show you right here. Yeah, so basically, she said, oh, I didn't flirt, I didn't cheat and all that stuff, but yet, she literally confirmed it, like, this no bullshit, that she said he was attractive too. If that's not cheating or flirting, what? That is flirting. What the fuck you mean? That is flirting. It's like me with someone, right? I'll say, hey, you're pretty cute. You know what I mean? That just opened the door for the girl. Be like, oh, he's interested. So let me try to, you know, hit or whatever. You know what I mean? She basically just opened the door. I told you guys from the beginning. She opened the door to cheat. And from the beginning, she was like, oh, you're attractive. The fuck? What? Compared to me, you know, like, I don't like do this shit, but like, compared to me, this is how I feel. This is just straight confidence, right? This is not me, like, being overly hype and all that shit. I'm 11 out of 10. I don't give a fuck, right? Just like, ooh, you know what I mean? How you gonna say, hey, I didn't flirt, but yet I didn't cheat, but yet you call them attractive while we were still, like, I don't give a fuck. If the girl says, hey, am I pretty, I'm with a girl, I'll say you're fucking ugly. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be better than my girl during the time, you know what I mean? When I'm single, then yeah, I'll say, yeah, you're cute, let's do, you know what I mean? I will do my thing. But yeah, this is how she is, you know what I mean? This is the truth. This is exposing, you know what I mean? Second thing, her and I's mental health. So let's back it up to the beginning of the breakup, right? Like the couple first, like the first week, right? She was how she was when I first helped her and got with her, because before she was really depressed. She was self-cutting, she was doing all this type of stuff. She didn't get into drugs at all. She just she said to me that she was drinking before all this, but I don't know if that was true or not. I just took it as a grain of salt, you know what I mean? But yeah, she was really depressed and all that stuff. I'm not saying I definitely helped her, but you have to realize this is like a tip for guys. My bad, this fucking stupid ass Amber Alert, like, bro, I don't give a fuck. Don't do shit. I hate Amber Alerts. But my bad. I had to pause and all that shit, right? So what was I talking about? Oh, I was with her tip for guys, right? Yeah, guys, you won't be the hero. If you want to be the hero, like, it is not, if she has problems with herself and her, like, you know what I mean, then she has to deal with that on her own, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can say you're the hero and all that stuff, you can change her, but if she has too many problems like that, like, yeah. So at first I wanted to be the hero, like in the beginning, because, you know, lovey-dovey on like honeymoon phase. And so I was like, yeah, like I really helped her with her depression and all that shit, right? You can even, after this video, you can literally text her and she will say the same thing, right? Unless she's on her capping shit again, then oh, okay, right? But she was the same way. She was just like really suicidal. She was like depressed and all that shit, and she started to get on her meds again, which I was glad, right? So for a tip here, like, you can't help someone if you can't communicate. This is the reason why we broke up, because she was the fault that she didn't communicate with me. Yeah, it's my fault too. I didn't check on her as much as I did before, but it was mainly her fault. I'm not like I'm not victim blaming. It's just the truth, you know what I mean? You can take it how it is. And so it will never be solved if it's not like communicated with someone, you know what I mean? That's why I always preach about don't hold things in. That's why I told her in the beginning. And so literally this is how she was during the first week. So here you go, right here. That's how it explains it of herself, right? We were just really down. I was more, because I told you, I didn't tell her that I started doing a bunch of drugs too. And so if she felt like this, right, this is like me reminiscing this moment, right? If she was like this, right, for a whole week, right, you know, all this stuff, then why she break up with me? You know what I mean? If she was truly like, if she loved me and liked me, all this stuff, yeah, I'll understand. Like, we got into a big fight, right? And then she said all this stuff, and then like a week later, she'll say, "Oh, my bad, let's get together again," right? But now, like, this is totally different. She did this stuff and she just went with it, but yet she had these feelings like of suicide and all this stuff, right? So if she felt all this stuff, then why she did it? I assume because of Dylan, you know, she wanted a new guy. See, with her, she told me that she likes like Mexican guys, like me, right? But Dylan is a full-on white person, right? She even told me way before, she's like, yeah, I don't like white people, like white guys, right? It's just not her thing. Her thing is just, I think she told me it's like Mexican, Latinos are her number one. And so I still don't get it, because he was a bandaid and all that stuff. Of course, this is way before. No, my bad. This was during when Dylan was trying to do, you know, stuff, right? And so how I was during this break, that's how she was and all that. She was doing that for like a whole couple, it was a week, but it was like not like every single day, you know what I mean? With me, it was the whole fucking 3 months. I was like this, right? And then I'll explain later how I OD'd and it changed me forever. It really scared me. And so how I was during the break, I didn't tell her this back then, right? But this is me confirming this right now. That yeah, I was doing painkillers again. I was on my lean shit. I was on my oxys again. I was taking hydros again and all that shit, right? Only the three, right? I didn't do weed. I didn't do all that stuff, right? I just wanted to make the pain go away because that's the only thing I could have done, right? Because like I told y'all in junior year, that's when I got addicted to painkillers. And then, like I said, it kind of stuck with me. I relapsed and all that shit. It just didn't go well, right? So I was doing drugs again. I thought of cutting again, but I didn't do it because I had my drugs with me. That's because I didn't like how I felt. I mean, cutting's like, it's alright, but it's like, it's nothing for me, right? Like, there's no high, there's no benefits, there's no like cloud nine stuff, you know what I mean? I just didn't like it, so that's why I didn't do it. I was attempting to, but I didn't do it. And then also, I tried to get my friends to help me, but of course, like I told y'all, Gabe, this was when he really regret this stuff, and he told me to, that he put too much pressure on me. That yeah, like he just told me, hey, you can do it on your own, like figure it out on your own, basically. And so literally, I was all by myself. Of course, I had family, but I didn't want them to know and all that shit, right? Of what I've been through, of this point, right? And then also I did do a lot of suicidal attempts. Like I didn't hang myself, but I did a lot of drugs that you can say was attempted suicide, right? So I was doing all this stuff, right? And the screenshots I'm gonna show you later will see, like, show you how I was and how she was. Now this is gonna be tricky, and what she says too. So it's gonna be, I will show you two screenshots. This is what she said. So it's gonna be right here. It's like told her like I'm done with this. I'm thinking about hurting myself, and she's like, no, no, don't hurt yourself, blah blah blah. If I give you, you know, this is from her bottom of my, like her heart. Like at this point, she still like cares for me. You can tell by this conversation. She still cares for me during that point, right? She's like, oh, if I give you a genuine chance, you won't hurt yourself and all that stuff. I even told her, like, I don't want petty all this shit. I don't want her doing this because of like me hurting myself. Like I did it before, way before you done what we were together, right? I don't want her doing all this because I was going to die. I was going to OD and basically me killing myself because of this. No, I wanted true, and I told her this, right? And she's like, nah, if I give you a genuine chance, like if I like you again, I will tell you, okay, and all this stuff. Screenshots will tell you. I'm not gonna get into depth into it, right? And so that got me confused. See, if she's gonna give me a chance, right? How you gonna tell me that? But yet you like another nigga, like, you know what I mean? Like, Dylan, how you gonna tell me all this stuff, right? But yet you gonna lie to me again and say I'll give you a genuine chance, basically telling me, oh, like, just don't kill yourself and all this stuff if you give me a chance and all this stuff, pay, you know, all this stuff, right? But yet you like another nigga, you know what I mean? Like, that's all that's for you know what I mean? To analyze all that shit. I'm just telling you the truth, how she is, you know what I mean? If she said, oh, I'm manipulative, but yet she does the same shit, you know what I mean? I never manipulated her at all, you know what I mean? Last thing, this is when the beginning with Dylan, how he was. This is when he came into the scene of how he basically just came in and basically texted me, right? Toxic shit, right? Since I got his information, right, I was seeing what he was gonna do, like if he's gonna post about Cat on Snapchat, or I don't think he added me at first on Snapchat. He added me on Instagram because I had like three accounts that I follow him, and basically seeing how he was, all that shit, right? Just trying to see like why she likes him and all that stuff. I'll tell you this right now, like later on, probably next video or something like that, you will see what he looks like. Like, of course, just compare the two. Like, I will show you my best picture compared to him, and like everyone tells me like, I don't know why she picks him, like he's ugly as fuck and all that shit compared to you. He's like a 2 out of 10, you're like 11 out of 10. I told you, like, I'm a model, you know what I mean? Like, don't give me that bullshit, right? And I don't care if he's a bandit and all that shit. So he started texting me through my main account and said this. So I have 2 screenshots here. So it's gonna be right here. Basically like, oh, I'm doing better than you and all that shit, and like I basically told him, why the fuck are you fucking texting me at this point? Like, bro, you should be thankful I'm not beating your fucking ass, or I'm not doing anything else, you know what I mean? Even more serious, you know what I mean? Like, you should be thankful. Like, why are you even texting me, bro? Like, you do realize you're getting me more pissed off at Kat and you. I told Kat this later on, right? And then Kat, this is when like I told her like, why the fuck would you like him and all that stuff. So here you go, right here. It was like, oh, he's not manipulated like you. Like, bro, like what? He literally did the shit, right? Like, are you fucking stupid, Kat? The text, all these fucking screenshots literally told you and told everyone that's watching this right now that he fucking manipulate your ass really fucking good. If you think I manipulate you, fair point. That's just your opinion, right, Kat? I can't take that away from you, but that's not the truth, right? You can tell Gabe, you can tell David, you can tell Darius and all that shit. I did not do that for you. Like, I genuinely love you and care for you, you know what I mean? And you're gonna say, oh, he's not manipulating like you, bitch. He's a band-aid. I was vulnerable and all that shit. Like, you saw this, right? In the last 2 videos, right? He manipulated your ass and took advantage of you because you're at a difficult situation because you just broke up with me. Of 13 months, right? And y'all only lasted for like 2 months. So how the fuck would you say, oh, that's a rebound and all that shit? And how Dylan's gonna say, oh, I'm better than you, I'm doing better than you, all that shit? Like, bro, you do realize in the first month when I was with Kat, I can't say it, right? But we were the first, right? We were the first. She was the first for me, I was the first for her, you know what I mean? How you gonna say that, all that shit, you know what I mean? And like I told you before, all the hearts and all that shit, like all the emojis, and then equal Jacob Reyes, you know, I showed y'all this. This was under a month. The first 2 months, right? But yet you're gonna say, oh, you're doing better than me and all that shit? Like, bullshit. Like, stop fucking capping your ass off. If you're watching this, Dylan, I fucking still hate your ass, nigga. Like, for real. Like, I'm just telling the truth, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's not better than me. He's not better than me. He's not better looking than me. I get more money than him. Like, all this shit. Like, bro, like, you're not better than me. Straight up. No cap, no nothing. This is straight confidence, you know what I mean? Like, he is too cocky. This is why, like, don't take this the wrong way, but this is why I don't really like white people, because they do this shit. You know what I mean? And like, he for real manipulate Kat and took advantage of her. That's why I still don't like your fucking ass, bro. Because you took, bro, whatever, bro. Like, you will see more in the next video how he was, right? Of doing all this shit, right? But yeah, that's gonna be the video, right? Because this is when, like, I think we took a break, or like she blocked me for some reason, something like that. I don't know what happened, right? We stopped talking to each other like that. I think my mom told me to stop talking to her, something like that, because I was fucking going crazy. Like, I was for real going crazy. And so in the next video, I will show you all that stuff. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this part 16. If you liked the video and if you gotten this far, like the video and share it to everyone you know. mom, aunt, dad, grandpa, grandma, your dad, hamster, I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? Share it to people that know me, that don't know me, or if they don't know really the situation, but if they know certain stuff, like rumors, all this stuff, like share this with them too, everyone, bro. But yeah, thank you so much for the support and all this stuff. Really, thank you guys. Fucking a munch, like much. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe to this video and all that shit, you know, all the YouTube shit. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next part. I don't know what's gonna be, but on Snapchat and Instagram, I will let you know, like a little sneak peek. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part.